Hi YouTube, this is Mary, and I just want to talk to you all about the Stacey Dash controversy. Before I get to that, I want to tell you about my take on the election. I believe that there is something more vigorous and critical taking place in another realm, I call the spiritual realm, that determines the state of our global economy. And presidents, kings and queens, and other political leaders are just puppeteers used to usher in the agenda, which I believe is the New World Order that's going to take place soon. In any case, I believe that the election is already preordained and regulated. I believe that a monolithic group of people who has power in this world has placed presidents in office whether we vote or not. So I believe this group of people already preordained or regulated the election, and they already know who is going to be the president of the United States. And this is me again looking into the matter in a spiritual perspective. When I look at it in a spiritual perspective, I believe that, there's a reason why all this is taking place. There has to be the New World Order is coming. It has to take place in order for Christ to return. So I do strongly believe that this is taking place for a reason. But if I look at things in a more corporal, carnal, somatic type of way, in a more physical state, and having judgment like mainstream people, I have to say concerning the Stacey Dash case that who cares who she vote for? It's her choice, exercising the First Amendment right to choose. I strongly think that the Stacey Dash situation is ridiculous. I, for one, do not have any optimism for any president. However, if Stacey chooses to vote for Romney, then that is her business. We should have we should have no voice in her decision. That's her decision. She is exercising her First Amendment right. Why do people have to slander her, say all types of racist comments against her? I mean, people are really ridiculing this woman for endorsing Romney as president of the United States. Whether I believe in Romney or not, which I don't really have faith in any president, but to just flat out ridicule someone for their decision, to me, is crazy. So I think this whole situation is ridiculous. Now, when it comes to African Americans siding against the norm, then they are backlashed more than any race. Anytime a black American thinks outside of what they call a box, then automatically they are scrutinized and dishonored because of their opinion or decision. The mass media, specifically CNN and other distorted news channels, they love to put blacks in this, what I call a zombie box, where we are controlled and trained to think and feel a certain way without getting out of this box. For the most part, every race is controlled. However, when a black person begins to unprogram themselves and to realize that they are in this box and they begin to step out of this box, then automatically they are scrutinized and dishonored. And it is so sad and so sick that people go to the point of racial slurs, bigotry, and just anything against this person just because they think differently.